Are you a man or a boy? A simp or a boss? A sheepdog or a sheep? I'm your guy, Kenny B of E3, aka KNTX, the guide to helping you be the hero of your story. So I'm here. This is probably a better format for a live stream with an AMA. Speaking amongst my peers, those who are on the man's path to being the best version of themselves. I can't speak to women because I don't do a lot of research on what women are doing to better themselves. I don't do a lot of research on what makes a female optimize her life. And I just can't speak from that life experience because I am a man. So, and I was born with the chromosomes to prove it. And I claim the gender I was born with. And if you don't, that's fine. That's your problem, not mine. Good luck to you guys out there. Life is already difficult. I think you're probably making things more difficult for yourself, but that's just my opinion. And I really am very libertarian in the way of I want to live and let live. So feel free to do whatever it is you want to do. If you want to fling your fists around in the air, that's just fine, as long as you don't pop me in the nose. So I'm a very much a live and let live guy. And so, and I love people. Maybe it's just because I come from a background of faith and I just like being around people. And I've got friends that run every gamut and every social class and identify as everything under the sun. Got nothing against any of those people. But for those of you guys out there who actually want to be men that are okay with the original, or I should say the traditional way of thinking about men, this stream is for you today. So when I say, are you a man or a boy? My question for you really is, are you taking care of your responsibilities? When you do have a responsibility, something you need to take care of, are you doing your best to be the best at it? Are you holding a competition against other people to be better than them? Or at least at the very minimal, holding a competition against yourself to be the best version of yourself and to beat your last personal record, your last personal best? Are you building your skills? This is especially for you, those of you guys out there that aren't married yet or are looking for a significant other, or at least someone of the opposite sex to spend some time with. Too many of you guys, I guess this kind of runs into whether you're a simp or a boss as well. When you look at this, too many guys are chasing women with puppy dog eyes and being in their solar system hovering, hoping that someday they'll become the woman that they're hanging out with will become will see them as the man that she's been waiting for all this time, and he's been right there the whole time. Or are you actually out there building a better you? Are you accumulating skills? Are you constantly researching to make yourself better? Are you training in the gym? Are you taking care of those around you that really, really need your help? Are you taking care of family? Are you taking care of kids? Are you taking care of your elderly parents? Are you taking care of the real things that matter in this life? Are you being the best version of yourself at work? Are you being the best version of yourself in the gym? Are you being a man of integrity who is the same when the cameras are on versus when the cameras are off, when nobody's looking? So those are the things I think you should really be working on as a man, quite honestly. To me, those things are going to bring you the things in life that you're really looking for. If you want to make more money, well, put in the work. If you want to be the best version of yourself to attract the best version of a woman that you want out there, put in the work. I think what this masculine society, or those who still recognize that there's a need in society for masculinity, I think what we need more of are sheepdogs and not sheep. People who are able to critically think and not just run with the flock mindlessly. We need people who are on the lookout, situational awareness, always looking around to protect those who are the sheep out there. Are you that man? Are you that person? It's not just men that can do that, but it tends to be more ingrained in our DNA. And I think being a protector of your family, being a protector of the woman you love, being a protector of your children, being a protector of the institution that you value, I think that's inherently found in us men. And I think it's something that is more prevalent in men than it is in women. And there's nothing wrong with digging into that, because men and women have totally different strengths and totally different weaknesses. And I think we very much complement each other. And I think we're better together. That's actually something that I've heard quite a bit from Rollo Tomasi through the Red Pill community. I don't consume a lot of the Red Pill content, but I am a big fan of anyone who says, be the best version of yourself. Go out there, protect the ones you love, provide for them. And there's a masculinity in that. Because let's be honest, I've heard Andrew Tate talk about this, but when it comes down to it, when people start dying and the bombs and the rockets and the bullets start flying, who's usually the ones fighting? Who's in the trenches, in the ditches fighting? It's usually men. So I think regardless of, until you can completely get rid of violence, and you can completely get rid of the need for men to have women and women to have men in their lives, we're going to need some level of masculinity. And I call on you, men. And I do it from a faith-based background, but you can do it from any kind of moral or ethical high ground, as long as you yourself are a trustworthy and an integrity-focused person who focuses on principles. I call and I urge you men to come forward. And if you're not one of those men yet, don't worry. There's plenty of time for that. Just continue to work on being the best version of yourself. It's funny because you will start to attract those of you who are not married or not even dating. You will start to attract the version of woman that you want in your life. If you start working on those skills and being that person in your job, you will start to make the income that you want to make in your life. The relationships, period, not just with the opposite sex, but the more you are the person that you want to be or have relationships with, want to have friendships with, want to be a mentor for, the more you build yourself up that way, the better off you're going to be in the way of the people that you attract into your life. So just remember, guys, it's hard to fly with the eagles when you're running around with the weasels. I hope you guys got a little something out of this today. This is just purely a rant, but I just needed to get it off my chest. I've been watching a lot of stuff lately. I've been watching what's going on in our society, and I urge you guys, if you have any calling at all towards masculinity, by all means, guys, follow it. Be the best version of yourself. For the rest of you out there, you're lucky that we're in the day and age that we're in where you don't need that to survive. But I think there's still a place for it in this society. And I wish all of you the best out there, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching.